Hi, I'm Rachel, and I'm a manifestation and abundance mindset coach for women. So I work primarily with women who are in the health and wellness industry, or are in corporate or working a 9 to 5 and really want to transition out of their current employment to be able to work in a way that is more soul-led. So I want to talk now a little bit about who are you paying attention to? Who are you taking advice from? So I'm going to talk about this particularly in regards to your investments, the money that you spend, the money that you invest in yourself, because I recognize that many people give really unsolicited advice. I mean, we're all guilty of it. I think it's, at some point in our lives. And that means that if most of us are giving unsolicited advice, we are all receiving unsolicited advice from people. And as much as a lot of the advice that we receive that's unsolicited is really well-meaning, oftentimes it is really out of alignment with like our own truth. And unfortunately, a lot of people, women particularly, really take it on board and really pay attention to unsolicited advice from people that actually aren't qualified to give us the advice that we're given. So I'm just going to sort of paint a scenario for you. Let's say you are wanting to invest in yourself. Okay, maybe there is a course that you want to do, a program that you want to do, a training that you want to do, there's a coach that you want to work with, there's some way that you want to invest in yourself that you know is going to create a really lasting change, have a lasting impact in you, in your whatever it is, your mindset, your health, your business, so many different areas that we could be working within. And perhaps you tell someone about this, maybe it's a friend, your partner, a family member, and you're really excited and you're like, oh my God, I've just found out about this course or this program. And they kind of squash it down, and perhaps they're kind of judgmental about the amount of money that it's going to be, or are questioning your ability to actually show up and do the program, or whether it will actually work and be effective. And so often we take that advice on and we take it to heart, and we make our decisions based on somebody else's perception, right? Which is nothing short of crazy, because unless the person who is giving you that advice, you genuinely admire the decisions that they make in their ability to invest their money for their better and higher good, then don't listen, don't take it on board, and certainly do not act based on their perception, because their comment, their perception is based on the lens through which they experience the world, which, even if it's your mother, even if it's your partner, your sister, your twin sister, will be a different lens to what you see the world. They will have had ultimately really different experiences through life, which has led to them experiencing the reality that they experience, which will be different to the reality that you experience. So whenever, we're all going to continue to experience unsolicited advice throughout our life. And whenever you do receive that, like if you really get that sort of vibe that somebody's kind of judging you for how you're using your money, how you're investing in yourself, pause for a moment and really ask yourself a question. It's like, who are they to give me advice? Do I genuinely really respect, value, and honor where they are at in their life with regards to this particular topic? And if you're not sure, if the answer's no, if you're like meh, then discard it. You can say like, thank you, I really appreciate your opinion, and that doesn't mean you have to agree with it. It doesn't mean that you have to take it on board or act on it. You can just honor the fact that they've been courageous enough to share their opinion. But notice when you take that on board, and this applies for anything, right? You know, this applies for like relationship advice. Like if you're receiving relationship advice from somebody that quite frankly you don't admire how they conduct themselves in relationships, then don't take that shit on. Okay, if you're taking career advice from someone that you don't value where they're at in their career, don't take that on. If you're taking health advice from someone that's clearly not fucking healthy and doesn't look after themselves, don't take that on. So I hope that gives you a little insight into just one of the ways that you can take your power back in terms of investing in yourself, taking ownership of where you are, of who you are, and of how you make decisions in the world. So if you are interested to dive deeper into this, if you really are ready to, you know, invest in you, invest in your mindset, ready to really up-level yourself in terms of your finances, your approach to wealth and prosperity, then send me a message. I have a program that is starting on the 17th of October. It's a 6-week program. We will be diving deeply into the laws that surround manifestation and abundance. We'll be getting deep into the subconscious, into our conditioning, our limiting beliefs, all the reasons why we self-sabotage constantly through our life, and understanding how we can begin to shift our perception and awareness of who we are and where we are so that we can call in exactly what we want. So I look forward to hearing from you soon. Have a beautiful rest of your day.